Before the playoffs tip off, here are 5 crucial things you need to know right now. 1. Can the Lakers sustain this run? Let's start with the Los Angeles Lakers. Since March 1st, they've been on fire, going 13-2 while ranking top 10 in both offense and defense. That's the exact formula of a real contender. But the real question isn't how impressive this stretch has been, it's whether it's sustainable over 4 brutal playoff rounds. Offensively, there's real reason to believe. Earlier in the season, the fit between Luka Dončic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves looked awkward. Too much isolation, not enough structure. Now, that's changed. With all 3 on the court, the Lakers are producing elite numbers on both ends. Luka is running the offense as a true playoff engine. LeBron has shifted into a smarter, lower usage role, and Reeves has stepped up as a legitimate secondary scorer. Add Marcus Smart into the mix, and the team becomes even more dangerous. The offense looks real, the structure makes sense, the hierarchy works. But the real test? Defense. That's why upcoming matchups against the Oklahoma City Thunder will be so important. They'll reveal whether this is a true contender or just a hot streak. Next up is Jayson Tatum fully back. After an Achilles injury last postseason, expectations were low. Just returning in time for the playoffs felt like a win. But now, he's showing flashes of being that guy again. In a recent performance, he looked complete, scoring efficiently, creating for others, and impacting the game defensively. And that's huge for the Celtics, because while Boston managed offensively without him, his real value is on defense. His size, versatility, and ability to guard multiple positions hold everything together. With Tatum back and alongside Jaylen Brown, the Celtics suddenly look like the biggest threat in the East, especially with other teams dealing with inconsistencies and injuries. Even if he's only 85% of his peak, that might already be enough. 3. Don't sleep on Denver. The Denver Nuggets might not look dominant right now, but they're dangerous. Their March numbers are solid, not spectacular, but this is a team you trust when the playoffs begin. Why? Because of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. We've already seen what they can do in the postseason. Elite offense that's nearly impossible to stop. And when their core players are healthy, their numbers are absurd. With added depth and improved role players, this roster might actually be better than last year's. They don't need a perfect defense, just one that's good enough to support their unstoppable offense. That's why Denver feels like a sleeping giant, a team just waiting to flip the switch. 4. Should Detroit be worried? For the Detroit Pistons, things are getting concerning. The injury to Cade Cunningham, collapsed lung, couldn't have come at the worst time. Even if Cade returns for Game 1, there's uncertainty, and history shows these situations can drag longer than expected. Without Cade, Detroit's offense takes a major hit. While their defense remains strong, their scoring efficiency drops significantly, something that can be fatal in playoff basketball. And with potential matchups against tough play-in teams, the road won't be easy. Detroit might still survive, but instead of cruising, they could be forced into a grueling first-round battle, which is the last thing you want heading into a deep playoff run. 5. Can anyone stop the Oklahoma City Thunder? Right now, they look like the best team in the league, and they're getting healthier at the perfect time. With Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the charge and key players like Jalen Williams and Isaiah Hartenstein stepping up, OKC has become incredibly well-rounded. Their defense is already elite. The only question was offense. But if Jalen Williams continues to attack and create, that problem disappears. What makes OKC scary is their flexibility. They always have strong lineups on the floor, no weak moments, no easy stretches for opponents. So who can challenge them? Denver, because of playoff experience, and Jokic. Maybe the Spurs long-term, but not yet. And most importantly, Boston. The Celtics, with Tatum and Brown, have the size and shot creation to actually trouble OKC's defense. In fact, no team has looked more comfortable against OKC this season than Boston. But even then, it's not easy, because to face OKC, you first have to survive your own conference, and that just shows how dominant the Thunder really are.